MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the National League Division Series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Atlanta Braves. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with the bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next.
Oh, I'm fucked up. This is BS, not BS.
Mike Soroka will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Center fielder, number 4.
Stepping in, Ketel Marte. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The 1-2. Be a drag bunt. He gets it down. And he'll be thrown out at first. So that didn't go quite according to plan. And with it, the inning is over. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. And now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. Into the box, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Not shortstop, number 27.
Pitch on the way.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
So the base is empty here with one away. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here's another 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Beautiful diving stop.
Dig, 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 dig.
Touché, sir. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. He's got 8 hits in 33 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, these conditions aren't really ideal for baseball right now, but I am hearing that they're expected to improve as the game progresses. The grounds crew told me between innings that the field's in good shape. They're going to continue to work on keeping it dry, but we should be in for more favorable weather later in the game.
Heidi, thanks, and Dero, I'll send this one to you. As an infielder, these are games that can really challenge a player.
At times, you have to stay focused, though. For me, a little dampness, a little rain, a little weather coming through might actually do the infield dirt a little good. Some guys like to keep it bone dry. I like a little wet, ball stays down.
Now a swing and a fly ball, and it's a foul ball. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Well, that rain is really coming down right now. It's raining cats and dogs. You got to make sure you don't step in a poodle. That's as hard as I've seen it rain all afternoon. Everyone, it's so much harder to concentrate when it rains.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Three and 1 to the Diamondbacks left fielder.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second. Eduardo Escobar standing in.
Third base, number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. The pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Behind 1-2. Now here it comes. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Stepping up to the plate, Christian Walker, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Christian Walker.
Now the pitch. Ozuna looks up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left. His first homer here in the series, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Into the box now, Stephen Vogt. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Knee high, he barehands it. Got him. So only 1 hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Braves nothing. Now in the box, Ronald Acuna. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Ronald Acuna.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Taken, but called a strike. One and one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Peralta arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. At the plate, Ozzie Albies.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
First pitch on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Bumgarner has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are 2 away. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna to try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First offering on its way.
Great take. Come on. Hey, nice.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there, and it's even at 1.
Let her rip.
That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Hey, let her rip.
Now the payoff pitch home. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. But they'll get the out at first anyway. And that, rather bizarrely, will end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll go now to the top of the third. D-backs lead it 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. Standing in, Nick Ahmed.
The shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, let's go right here, huh?
The windup and the 0-1. That's hit to right. Will that get down? Albies onto the grass. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. 1 gone in the Arizona third, and the pitcher Madison Bumgarner will bat next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's good. 1 out now. That's ball 2.
Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Starling Marte will be next. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Striding in once again, Starling Marte. First pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A step on the bag for 1. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the 1. So digging in now, Tim LeCastro.
Second baseman, Tim LeCastro.
First pitch on its way. In there for strike 1. Marte off for second. In the dirt here. Pitch is low and in the dirt, and that's going to allow that runner to steal his way into scoring position here with 2 away. A throw behind the runner at second, and a dive, but he's back.
All right, here we go now.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a group.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Diamondbacks, but they're on top. So coming to the plate, Flash, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
Hey, let it fly, let it fly.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off.
So striding in, Flash, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Here we go.
From the
Ball, that's in.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Acuna, the runner at third. Albies on second. Ozuna at first. 2 out in the inning.
All right, come on now, one time. Get a peek.
Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Come on, let it fly right here. Let it fly.
3-0 now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Hey, grip it and rip it, kid. Grip it and rip it. Here we go now. Come on now, one time. Come on, baby.
3 balls, no strike. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. 0-2. Here it is. On the ground to third. He's got it.
Down, run it.
Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here. Up next for Arizona, Eduardo Escobar, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another chance? Nick Ahmed, 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Ahmed.
On to third, scooped up. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in once again. Flash. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
What?
Hey, let it fly right here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled toward right center field. Marte will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. Ready once again. Flash. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Hey, come on now. One time. Right here. Need you right here, kid.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, that's a ball. Ball 1, no strike.
On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
One time.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
No, inside.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. 1 out, nobody on. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Coming to the plate now, Travis d'Arnaud. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch outside, the throw. Not in time as he steals second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there.
Hey, no one better, huh? He's going.
Now the 1-0. And now the runner's trying for third. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0.
Those guys in. Here we go.
And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peralta is there, and there are 2 men gone now. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.